What is your understanding of the meaning of high quality? What does that say to the rest of the world?
Well, first of all, I have to tell you that I'm personally proud that I was the first foreign minister from the European Union to sign the implementation agreement of the One Belt, One Road initiative back in the summer of 2015, when my good old friend, Foreign Minister Wang Yi, gave me the honor to host him in Budapest. We do believe that this is a respectful initiative, given the fact that it promotes connectivity and global cooperation. And this is something that is very high on our agenda. We don't want the world to be divided into blocks again. And within this cooperation, we have received a lot of Chinese investments in Hungary. So after 2020, this year, the most investments are coming from China to Hungary. And these are all very modern investments, state-of-the-art, very high level of standards, creating tens of thousands of new jobs. So whatever comes out from China on industrial or service or any other economic areas are by definition very high quality. That's not a question.
As you may know, Mr. Minister, working on both fronts, both trade and the foreign affairs issues, these days common sense and also what you talk about as rationality might be a rare commodity.
If you look at the current European political arena, you will see that basically there is no space for rational dialogue. Why? Because all the questions are being over-politicized and over-ideologized. If you speak a bit different from the liberal mainstream, then you are immediately stigmatized. Trade volume between the 27 EU member states and China has reached a peak of 860 billion euros last year. That must be seen by all European politicians, that the top European companies, which are the German automotive companies, they cannot operate without an effective cooperation with their Chinese counterparts. And this is not a political statement. This is the fact. And whether we like it, whether we don't like it, this is the fact. And if we do not want to kill the European economy through killing the German automotive car makers, then we have to let this cooperation flourish, you know. And we in Hungary are proud to become a kind of meeting point.
I really want to know, what is your priority? You know, when something happens,
you have to have a practical goal of your foreign policy as well. I mean, China as a huge country can afford to have foreign policy, but we as a small country, we have to have foreign policy with a very concrete goal to improve the economic competitiveness and economic performance of the country. When I came into office, I made it very clear to all of the staff, all of my ambassadors, that our job now is very practical. Very practical. Not ceremonial, not protocol, very practical. We have broken the investment record and the export record every year. Every year. This shows that it made sense to transform the way of management of Hungarian foreign policy.